the Seattle Seahawks make a couple of bizarre moves. And if you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to teams that just get overlooked by the national media, and that is the Seattle Seahawks. Just don't get talked about enough. You flip on like ESPN and Get Up and those shows, and it's just like, come on. So we like talking about you because ever since you traded Russell Wilson, we've been just kind of rooting for you. It's like, this is a good team. Russell Wilson's a little weird, and you have been. So love seeing what you're doing. Called that victory last week. We were really confident in that, and you pulled it out. So here it is. Well, let me get to the weird one first. Cody White, if you've been following this, you signed him from the practice squad to the 53-man roster, if I'm reading this right. And then you release him and then sign him back to the 53-man roster. Just a lot of, like, what are we doing? Cody White, you in? You out? So the Seahawks released Cody White on Friday after they had brought him up to the 53-man roster, then signed him back to the practice squad. So I was like, okay. So the Seahawks did not make an immediate corresponding move because there's 4 players that aren't going to play. 4, unfortunately, impact players. Let me know in the comments where your thoughts are at this. My thoughts, so yeah, Witherspoon, rough. Emmanuel, rough. Zach Charbonnet, hate it. But it's like, don't need Charbonnet. You know why? I'll show you why. I will show you why. Kenneth Walker this is what you've been kind of like, dude, can't you do this? Like, where have you been consistently over the last couple of years with this stuff? I mean, look at that right there. That, man. Little pitch, little nothing. Like, just, those plays usually just get swallowed up in the backfield. So, my thing is, if you're going to have these injuries, it's early in the season, it's a little rough. Okay, fine. Let's play the Saints then. Perfect. You might not need them. I know it's an NFL team. It's an NFL team looking for their first victory, but this is the time to play like a team like the Saints. So let me go back. I'll calm down. You've got some guys out. So what do you do? Well, you signed Shane Lemieux, who you see in the thumbnail there. You signed an interior offensive lineman. Joins the Seahawks. And you've got Gray Zabel, who's doing his thing. But the thing kind of throughout the whole offseason was like, that interior offensive line got to make it better. And it kind of did, but it'd be nice to see a couple more moves, see if you can find something else. So to do this is not as bizarre. It was bizarre that you didn't do more of this earlier, but you finally are. So it's like, okay, fine. So Shane Lemieux is... It would certainly come as a surprise if Lemieux were to see first-team action anywhere up front, barring injury. Still, the 28-year-old could handle backup duties because he's made 25 appearances in 16 starts with his time in the Giants and Saints. So he doesn't suck. I mean, he's played, and he's got some game-time experience, and those are the things that you want to see. So he's actually got a little bit of experience. I love this move. The Oregon product he's from Washington, by the way. Double-digit appearance only once in a season. Lemieux made 4 starts in New Orleans last season as the team dealt with a number of injuries. He spent time on IR. However, it came as no surprise to remain in the open market in August. The Saints re-signed him, but eventually he didn't make final roster cuts, so now he is with the Seattle Seahawks. Again, is this guy going to lead you to the Super Bowl? No, but I think it's important that you're making these types of moves to bolster an area that it's like, come on, let's go. So let me know in the comments. More for you here in just a second, but let me know in the comments where you're going to be watching this game. I always like knowing that. If you followed us for any length of time, you know we ask these questions, just kind of hanging out here because it's fun to put them in the comments and then other people are reading the comments, other Seattle Seahawks fans. Like, where are you going to be watching the game? Are you someone that goes to like a bar? Are you hanging out with friends? Are you just locked in solo? Are you one of those guys? That's more me. I got to hear it. I want to just be paying attention. I want to be able to rewind it a little bit. I want to be able to see it. Like, what was that? That's kind of more me. I want to get more into watching it with friends and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I know. It's like, come on. What you can't do is watch it with any of your friends that aren't Seattle Seahawks fans, you know, because they're just, it's like, just You're being distracting. Are you going to the game? Are you going to? Yeah, just let me know in the comments. Do you like going to the games? Do you like just watching at home? Okay. Next thing that's important to see is that let me find it here. I'm finding it. Okay. Yeah, I already talked about it, but if, like, really seriously, if you can get Kenneth Walker going, and then you've got the skill position players who are gaining more confidence, Cooper Kupp, Jackson Smith-Njigba, with your quarterback and what you're doing, defense plays good, you'll see what we saw at Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh was riding high. They were thinking like good things here. You go out there, East Coast trip, and beat them. Kenneth Walker's a real key to that, and I love seeing that he was a big key to that. Okay, other things here. Cooper Kupp said that Sam Darnold, like, there's always that desire. Like, man, if something doesn't go right, he's always the first guy. Hey, let's come over to the side. Let's get some extra reps. Hey, I want to get extra time, walk through it, see what we can do. It's very clear that Sam loves football and really cares about winning games here. So Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold, this is what I'm talking about. Cooper Kupp, he's older. It's going to be rough for him, but I think just give us 1 year. That's all you're asking as a Seattle Seahawks fan, man. Just give us 1 year, see what we can do. And we'll like literally go from there. We don't need you for any more than that. This isn't a long-term play. So other things that he said that I thought was interesting was, well, hold on. We haven't seen Darnold hit his stride yet. One thing we'd like to see unlock the deep ball and served him so well in Minnesota last year when he threw for more yards and more touchdowns of 20-plus yards more than any other QB. For now, his big-time throw rate is just 3.4%. This is what I'm saying. The running game will start this off, and then some deep shots. Defense is just playing consistent, get guys back healthy. Witherspoon especially. Emonwari would be a great to just kind of get that, just that rookie kind of like, all right, we need to get some reps so that midway through the year and then towards the end of the year, if we're making a little playoff thing and we got a little something that you've been developing and now you can really contribute and help us in the secondary. So that's what you're looking for. So again, this team's going to be good. And I just okay, because look at this. Let me pull up their schedule really quick. We're not going to go through each and every game, but one of the things that you'll see is there's a couple stretches where it's like, all right, let's put some games together here. Let's win 4 in a row. And look up and just be, instead of the last few years where it's like win 1, lose 1, win 2, lose 2, win 1, it's like, let's just do this. So here's what I'm talking about. New Orleans, Arizona, Tampa Bay, tough. Jacksonville, Houston could be, I don't know. Washington, fine. So like there's 3 teams in the next 6 games. Then after that, you got the Rams twice. You still got San Fran, of course. Take out your division games. Carolina, give me a break. Atlanta, okay. Minnesota, I don't know. So that's why the Seattle Seahawks are a hot team that you got to be paying attention to. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see all of you on the next one.